Welcome to the second session of natural language processing. So last time we discussed about language detection, where we identified the different languages in the given text. So today we are going to discuss word cloud. I think it's very familiar to you. Word cloud, you may have seen different word clouds in many places. So word cloud is basically a key text in a given corpus. So if you look at it's a visual representation of the text data with the word size and its frequency, and the most frequent words appear a little larger, and basically it's a descriptive analytics of your data. Remember, when it comes to data, we have different types of analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. So if you want to get an idea about what has happened of the data the text data that you are working with, that is where the word cloud is much beneficial. So so our applications of data word cloud. So if you want to analyze trend analysis of social media data, public voice from a word cloud, you can get an idea. Then customer reviews. If you want to summarize your customer reviews, whether it's a negative or positive, we can use word cloud. News headline analysis. If you have a lot of headlines, you can't go through all the tiny little details, but you can give the keywords. You can do that. Survey response exploration. And if you have the surveys, where people writing their different types of text, we can use word cloud as the exploratory analysis. So let me show you some the word clouds. This was done in using word cloud for during the Aragalaya time. The different people using their social media details or the text. People, right? We were able to identify the key text. You can see economic crisis, fuel, accountability, power cuts, shortage, probably gas. Go home, golf face, democracy, so inflation, protest. So you can see the key text about those days. So if you look at those days text, you can analyze the key terms or the sentiment, public sentiment, using this word cloud. So this is the word cloud for Sri Lankan universities in the Daily Mirror. You can see the university administration, student, protest, tear gas, clashes, ragging, demonstrations, shutdown, reforms, budget cuts, right? So suicide. So those are the key texts with respect to Sri Lankan universities. And then let's look at the same for the Indian universities. You can see the Indian universities, admissions, scholarships, ranking, college, likewise. So this was generated from Donald Trump's speeches. You can see jobs, nation, government, future, president, people, freedom, security. So those are the key terms that can be extracted from the Donald Trump speeches. Now, today I'm going to introduce you through a new tool, which is Orange data mining tool. Before we move into the Orange data mining tool, let's see what are the data that we are going to analyze. So we have review data, and we have 1,000 negative reviews and 1,000 positive reviews. These are for a movie, right? These are for a movie where public has commented about this different movie. So these are, you can see the healthy text, and there we can see 2,000 2000 text with 1000 for negative and 1000 for positive. So I have used Orange data mining tool. So here, once you install the Orange data mining tool, go and you have to install add-on for this, because by default you don't get the text add-on. So when you go there, so you can install, by default you will see only Orange 3 only. So you have to click all the relevant add-ons. But for this particular purpose, you only need text add-on only. But if you have time, you can install all the other add-ons and get your hand dirty with the Orange data mining tool. So once you install that add-on, you will see the add-on here, the text mining. You will see that add-on with the relevant data. Today we are not going to use many of these. We'll be simply using a couple of controls only, just for us to visualize a word cloud. Right. So now first thing, let's import our documents. So here what I'm doing is, since I have already loading this, it is loading. So let me point this to the review folder, right? So I have to point this to the review folder, and then it will load all the relevant data. Now, while it is loading, I'm not going to select this option. This is part of speech tagging and name entity recognition, which is our future discussions. Also, if you know what your languages are, you can select the different languages. It has even Sinhala as well as Tamil as well. Honestly, I have not tried these things out, so I'm not sure how accurate they are. So, but let's stick to the English. And you can see it has imported 2000 documents along with 2 categories. That means positive and negative categories. So that is done. So then we have to convert this to a corpus. So then only it will become the corpus for us, because these are just documents. And then before we do anything else, let's see how the data looks like by the corpus viewer. Let's do the corpus viewer, and you can see all the documents here. Right, if you want, you can read from these documents from here, and then right. So then let's directly go to the word cloud. Right. So I have the word cloud. It is coming. It might take little time. Okay, it's done. So you can see the word cloud is generated, but as you know, in the public data, you will have these words and of to. These does not make any sense. Right? These does not make any sense. So there are, so these I think if you look at has, out, about, up, so these are not keywords. These are not keywords. So we have to eliminate those keywords. So to do that, we have another task that is called pre-processed text. So pre-processed text, what it does is, so again, it has many options. Today, I'm not going to use all of them. I'm converting all of them into lowercase, and I will remove these terms, remove URLs, and I'm removing stop words. Now, what stop words are? Those words, and those type of words, which I have put all these into this file, stopword1.txt. It is nothing but a text file with one after the other, all the stop words, and by all those words are there in that particular text file, so which I have loaded here. It's nothing, it's just a text file. So you can see the stop word file here. You can increase that file. You can add more files to that. And I'm removing numbers. This is not something I'm going to explain right away. Other options we are not using. Now after doing that, let's see what the word cloud is. Now you can see it little improved. Those terms are not there, and those terms are removed. And you can see the common terms are film, movie, characters, people, scene, themes. So those things are there. And let's do some filtering. Now we have two negative and positive. We have two positive and negative categories. So let's look at the word cloud for the positive, word cloud for the negative. So for that, we need to filter the data. So we can use select rows, I guess, select rows, yeah, select rows. And I'm going to select the category is negative. For the category is negative text, I'm going to do the same pre-processing task and then generate the word cloud. So I would say this is my the word cloud after pre-processing. This is the, what was that? The negative word cloud. Negative word cloud. We didn't see the negative word cloud, so let's see the negative word cloud. So this is the negative word cloud. You can see, unfortunately, those terms are there. It doesn't make, but that's, yeah, that's a negative word cloud. So similarly, we can do for the positive word cloud as well. Again, the pre-processing, and then a word cloud for the positive term. So you can see story, right? So likewise, you can differentiate the word cloud. Now, one of the important tasks that you can do is, if you have the, now for example, if you have the date with your text data as a separate variable, you can filter it from year, month, and you can see how those the trend of the words are being changed depending on the year, month, or depending on the year, month, or whatever the data. If you want to see people's sentiment during the working hours or off-peak hours, that also you can use. So you can do a lot of things with the word cloud. One of the important thing is identify or describe what do you have in the word cloud. So you can see it's not a very tedious task. It's a very simple task, but you can utilize this you can get more information out of the word cloud. So thanks again. So we'll see you again with a different video next time.